Good morning, YouTube. It's your girl, Kinza Babe. Well, it's 6 o'clock in the morning here. And, oh my, that's what we're blowing around. Let me tell you. You see how it look? Last night, a storm came through here. Okay? This is the most I've ever seen storm come through Ghana since I've been here in the 2 years. I'm surprised my plants are still there. Okay? This is why I had to put stone down, because that rubber would have been gone. I hear all kind of thing flying around. Oh man, it's a good thing you didn't get my car windshield. But you see, bucket cover, that was up here for this bucket. The lid for this is over here. Buckets were flying. I was hearing buckets moving. My cover for this is gone. I was like hearing galvanized, but I know I had a piece of iron sheet there. And this thing, I tied the other day, but I didn't tie it tight. The top. So that was hitting the iron sheet for that little coop. But I was hearing iron sheet. And I'm thinking my roof gone, like I'm in a hurricane or something. But I know that piece of iron sheet done. But no, the iron sheet here, maybe it was just the top hitting the iron sheet. But the what I had covering my pump is gone. And I know I was hearing, stop blowing. Oh, there's the wood. Everything got blown around. The rubber that I had covering my washing machine is gone. Ooh, and the wood from here, that's what's missing. So the wood from here, the wood from the, anything that wasn't nailed down got blown around. Buckets, my thing that I wash my water in. Put my water in for washing is gone. Where is it? I don't know. But bottles are out. So that was some strong winds, some strong storms that passed through here. I have to go downstairs and see what's going on with the chickens this morning, because I haven't been down there. I know those big chicks been in the coop, but that wind blowing the top and hitting that could have been scaring them. They could have stressed out last night. And then the goats, I did not put them in the pen because I was so tired, and they didn't have any food for me to lure them to the pen easily. So I leave them out, so they're probably sheltering either downstairs. I saw one of the, see, even the bottles got blown downstairs. Oh, there's the rubber from my washer, and the bucket got blown. So things got blown around quite a bit. I see rubber over there, but I don't know where that came from. Maybe the trash, I don't know. That rubber is still intact though. It got blown, but it didn't get like... So anyway, I'm going down there to see if my chickens, they probably was like really scared, and it's like really cold this morning, and both my brooding light blown, which I'm going to Accra today, guys. I'm going to renew. Every year, if you're not a citizen, that's one of the perks of getting a citizen. You have to renew your Ghana card. Getting your citizenship. I'm saying all kind of stuff this morning, sorry. One of the perks of getting your citizenship is you don't have to renew your Ghana card every year. I think it's like every 4 years or something. Don't quote me on that. I am not sure, but I know you don't have to renew it every year, like non-citizen Ghana card. So I'm going to renew that, and then I have to stop to that supply place to pick up some more brooding light, because I have more chicks coming, and a couple little things. I think I'm going to buy brooding cages because of the space, and if I'm going to be brooding chicks all the time, I might as well break down and spend the money and do brooding cages. I'm still not sure if it's worth it. By the time these these chicken come, then I'll be sure for sure if I'm going to put them in cages or if I'm putting them back in the room in there without being in a cage. If I put them in the cages and keep them in the brooding room, I still could keep birds on the outside, you know, the ones that I previously that got older for the cage. So let's see. But anyway, it's a morning after the storm. Looks like my mom is out there assessing their garden, because that was some strong wind. I tell you, that was some. I thought my roof was going. I still gotta go up there to see if my roof is still on. Because that thing was blowing on that iron sheet down there, and I know I was thinking the goat pen is gone because that ain't sturdy. I could tell you, Ima built that, and the roofing sheets aren't on properly, as you could see. So I thought it was those. So let's see. But my garden is still in place, my nursery. Anyway, let me go down there. See you guys soon. So look at down here. My rubber gone. Everything got blown around this wood. Maybe I should leave these, but I had that one up there cover. I think that's the rubber from the one up on top. Covering the pump. I like to keep the pump covered from the weather ailments. But this weather ailment was really hard. And the cover for the ACs for them, covering the AC from the work that they were doing, and I tell the AC guy to leave it there because they're going to come back to do plastering. But no, we got thrown down. Maybe the smart thing, because that thing could have fly on my car, and that's what damaged car in storms, when these things that are loose projecting objects. So maybe the goats were here, but they're gone because I don't see them. Or maybe they're upstairs on the 3rd floor. But I saw one of the kids down here. I have to put on my sneakers today, no slippers because they're wet. Look at her. Where is Houdini? Oh, that's where he's at. Oh, so they find a new spot. That's where I shelter. Look at them. They come on in. Oh, I forgot to bring some eggs. So I wonder if my he probably ate all the sweet potato. And I think Matilda been eating all the sweet potato down there. Because I had a few vines left here, but they look like they ate it all. And Next Level Vision brought me a sweet potato that had eyes that was growing. And the wind blew it down. I was going to plant it. And guess who? Look, these little buggers ate it. Who's? I went to bring you guys some food and eggs, but I left the eggs upstairs. Sometimes when I do incubation and I have eggs that wasn't fertile, I take them out because I wouldn't put them back in or sell them or anything. So I give them to the cats and they love it. They love the eggs, so instead of going to waste. Anyway, ladies, I'm coming back to you. I have to go see because it's cold this morning. One little rain and it gets cold. That's to show you the sun during the dry season is what has it, not having a rain is what has it so hot with the sun. But so she gave the plant a break. It looked like new leaves are coming. So what I need to do, I have that net. I have that net that I use, the mosquito net. that I used to put up here. I have some more. I have to cover some of these trees so she don't be chewing on these trees. I have to see if there's any more sweet potato down in that corner, because I was looking at a video of what to feed your chicks. I have everything here. The sweet potato leaves. The only thing I don't have is the duckweed. They say the duckweed is one of the best. The duckweed, the cassava, I feed them sometime. I don't have any more cassava. I need to get that planted. Everything to feed the ducks. The ducks. The chickens, supplement some food, nutritious food, instead of buying all that feed. And the feed is what costs when you're doing farming. Right now I'm not making anything because that's what's taking the money as I brood and as I raise these chicks. So it takes everything. So I have to learn how to supplement. And they were saying, you see that planting tree that I cut down? They say you could grind that up. I just don't have the help and time to do all that. So if I could get some good help that understand and see my vision and wants to do some farming, then I could do it. Chop up that planting and chop up some of these sweet potato leaves. They say sweet potato leaves is one of the best. Even the sweet potatoes to feed your chicks. So if I could get them more free ranging and less feed. Look at them, they're waiting for the feed, but as they come out, they eat some of this grass. Something else I got a lot of here, they talk about. I know the cabbage, they eat it, but it's not their favorite. What is it? But anyway, it's a whole list of things that I have here in my garden that I could give them plentiful, that I have for supplementation, but I still need a lot more planting to do to supplement some of the stuff that I have for the chickens. Okay, see you guys soon. See, he did that first part good, but this second part here, look, it's torn. Everything else, these I were doubled from the first time we did it, and we let him put it on the outside, but they look pretty safe in here. Let me turn the lights on. So I like to let the ladies out so they could free range after the rain, because it has more snails and slugs out. They could and worms, not slugs, but worms that they could eat. Some nice protein this morning for them. So that's why I let them out after the rain. They were out the whole day yesterday, so they getting some treats. What? Turn it off? Okay, you done? He's washing off this car for us to go to Accra. The rain did a little cleaning, but not much on mine. We heading to Accra today in this fancy car here. Not ours. So we in this fancy car, and he don't want it scratched. He moving the bush. Somebody cut the bush and put pieces of it is in the road. But my poor car, passing these potholes every day, gets scratched. But let me move this so you guys can see. Look at him out there moving the you don't want the car get scratched. Yes, I don't know if they got blown in the look at him. So we're here, guys. We heading to Accra. I'm going to go get my Ghana card renewed, and there is Super Shaki. And I'm going to go get my Ghana card renewed, and I'm Ghana need today in my Ghana shot. Independence Day was a couple days ago. I missed it. I didn't went nowhere. So we heading.
I didn't know how they celebrate
Independence Day.
That very day I was busy.
With the funeral. He was at the funeral, so
I went to the mortuary to keep the body.
went to the march. So you didn't get to celebrate. You didn't celebrate your birthday much either because his birthday is around that time.
I didn't do nothing.
Well, funeral time, so what can you say? Anyway, so now we head in to Cal Bank where you get the Ghana card, and then we head into we step into the supply place. See back there, you know what's in the box? Can you hear them?
Yeah.
Back there, you forget what's in the box. So we have chicks, so that's where we heading. I sell another 10 chicks and we're going to drop them off too. But I don't have boxes. I need chick boxes. So look at the box that they're in. I need boxes, period. They're very quiet. You could barely hear them. They're kind of scared probably. That's why. You hearing them? But this car is loud because it's a charger, fast car. Anyway, see you guys soon. So we're here at Cal Bank, Independence Avenue, the main headquarters to get your Ghana card, your non-citizen Ghana card. Guys, I love Cal Bank because I wasn't thinking. I didn't know you need your passport every time you renew. I did not walk with my passport, thinking I just going to renew. My fault. So I have to come back again to Accra. What a waste of time. We was in traffic. Oh.